Hello and what's up, everyone? Welcome to the show. It's your friendly neighborhood boomer. I hope you guys are ready. Um, in case you guys are wondering, well, hello there yourself. It's nice to see you. You popped in you're very scared. Okay, so first of all, let me just preface this by saying, and I'll explain what the deal is with the camera angle. So I already texted Eric and told him that today's episode is going to feature a special guest. I'm sorry. He's like chomping at the bit. Let me go ahead and start this off by saying our special guest will be at the end of the show because they're very busy right now. I am very excited to I'm just you can hang out or you can go do something for an hour and a half, something like that. But I'm so hot right now. Like I took a hot shower and shaved, which is why I'm so pink right now. But I'm cooking. I'm gonna slap you. You didn't let me finish. You didn't let me finish. So let me tell you guys about the text. Matter of fact, I didn't even notice that you had texted back. Let me tell you guys before we get started about the text. I'm sorry. It's just hilarious. I needed this laugh. Did Granny Karen decide to join your stream? Well, if Granny Karen wants to join, she can. I sent him a text 3 minutes before my stream because I didn't want him to I gotta spend the next hour or two, I gotta curl my eyebrow hairs and pin my ears back, shave my horns. I didn't want him. I could imagine her playing Fallout. So anyway, I sent him a text that says, today's episode features a special guest and some cool news to you. And he sends back, excuse me? So I said, I have someone who will be talking to you for a minute. And then he texted back just a minute ago, I'm scared. And as soon as my shit went live, he was like, bloop, bloop, hello there. He's in it to win it today, you guys. Okay, so today's special guest is going to be Daddy Joseph. For now, he's going to be my special guest. I might work on actually getting some other special guests. I know I have possibly one or two in the works. Your basement is instantly flooded. This is the thing. Everyone just acts like he's this spectral ghost in the background. Did you hear the gushing sound? That's so gross. That's so gross. So my thing is if anyone wants to see Joseph, I don't hide him at all on any of my other socials. I don't hide him on here. It's just he's very uncomfortable being on camera unless he's a little bit more presentable. Joseph is very insecure about his looks, which is stupid because I think he's gorgeous. I think he has the most beautiful smile. He has a great personality when he has a personality. No, I'm just playing. He's awesome. Daddy Joseph, present to us. What's funny is we were testing the camera earlier, about a half hour ago, trying to find the right angle and the lighting and all that, so where he would show up on camera and whatnot. Because I used the little disable your background filter from NVIDIA. But I made him stand up. Have to get the lighting just right. Yes, no backlighting, which is funny because I actually have some backlighting. But I have front-facing lighting as well, but it's turned down, so I just get the glow without the actual, if I turn this thing towards me, well, to be fair, my face would disappear, so that may not be a bad thing. But anyway, I made him stand up and to make sure that, everything from below the waist wasn't going to show up. Because Joseph is the type of person who presents. All gay men are named Mark, Rick, or Steve, and all gay men have track lighting. That's true! But, you know what? Track lighting wouldn't be so bad in here. Anyway, so, yeah, Joseph, yes. Joseph, presents well, even when he's not presenting, so I had to make sure, because believe it or not, Twitch is very funny about that. You can't, show off outlines or things. Some guys get away with it seems like, but I don't want to take that chance, you know. I usually stream from like the nipples up, basically, even though I'm wearing a shirt. And today's episode is brought to you by I paused my game to be here. You're welcome. Although now, as soon as I try to show it off, it disappears. And we are joined by another extra special guest. Not only do we have Hoppy and my other two lovely, you know, this is part of the especiales today, so we're going to talk about this in a little bit. Those two right there, Eric actually made for me and sent to me, and I love those things. I love them so much. And then we also have Mallory here today. She's keeping Daddy Joseph's seat warm. And I told him, I was like, I have this idea for a bit. You could be like Dr. Evil. You just be sitting there, like, stroking Mallory. And every time I say something, you're like, right. You know, like, I was like, that would be hilarious. But he doesn't have a scar, and he doesn't have a bald head. He has more hair on his head than I do now, which is nuts. Anyway, so, going to ask me a crochet question. Does he want to learn? Well, I don't want to spoil it, but there will be some crochet things spoken about. But for now, we're going to get into the stream in a second. Let me get a sip of my drink. I'm so dry. So, excuse me. I did a little something. Let me shrink down. I'm not dry, hence the gushing. No sense today. I actually am not hating this camera angle. I'm kind of liking it, actually. I might just leave it like this from now on because it puts less of me on the screen. And if we're all being honest, it's not about my face on this channel at all. It's actually not the same, believe it or not. I have a whole, like, once he gets in frame, you're going to be like, oh, clearly you did change your angle. Yeah, I'd say I have turned my, I'm probably at like a 45-degree angle, actually, believe it or not. It's not as noticeable, though, because my background's not in frame. All right, so I've got, God willing, no, okay. So, I haven't watched the VOD yet, but I streamed yesterday on an unscheduled stream. And of course, the first thing that happened was Eric hopped in and was like, why are you up at this ungodly hour? Because it was like, I think 6:30 or 7, something like that. And it was early, but I just woke up, and after Joseph left, I was like, you know what? I'm going to shower, and then I'm going to stream. So that's what I did. And I got a lot done, but acute? No, that can't be it. You ain't acute. I got a lot done, but a lot of it didn't show up because for some reason I was dropping frame. My frame rate was tanking yesterday. I don't know why, because I had just restarted my computer and my modem. So like I should have had a very good show, even though it wasn't scheduled. But you know what? I'm very excited for what we got going on today. Let me change one thing real quick before we really get into it. I turned down a bunch of stuff. Radio is good. Effects, music is the one. Let's do it about halfway. Master and voice are good. It was just my world music. I turned it off because yesterday was my day off. Not my day. Wait. Yes, yesterday was my day off. I had to think for a second. And I did actually get some work done here at Egret Tours, which I'm going to show you guys real quick before we get into the questing. And I just listened to music while I was doing it. So I was going to actually extend the fence, and I built a fence out here, and it mostly disappeared into the hill because this part of the hill it's not scrappable, so I was wrong. But I did manage to get the car that was here pushed way over there into the tree line, and it's outside the build line, so when the cell resets, it shouldn't pop back in here, God willing. Finally, Nick is being a good boy. I did do a little bit of decorating, believe it or not. We're going to go up here and have a look-see. Now, this floor here I didn't mess with. I did decorating up in the apartments up top. And I rewired a little bit of stuff. I added, you know, like a little patio area under here with a radio. I'm not going to turn it on, but yeah, there's There's a little bit of decorating. I don't want to like overly saturate it with decorations yet until I know for sure that that's how I'm going to keep it. And then I put like a little grill area out up here. And we've got a banner on the wall. And then inside, I've started... Let me turn my light on. Because it's like 9 o'clock at night in the game. I've started decorating. And each one of them is a little different. It looks... It's really weird because it looks... On the one hand, it looks a little busy. But at the same time, it's also very plain. You know, I didn't want to give any of these little rooms too much personality. Because eventually... my settlers will move into the apartment complex over there, which I finally wired up and added lights to, and I've actually got beds in each one of them as well. I did decorate where our vending machines are. We've got an ice machine, we've got a Vim machine, we've got a cigarette machine, an ashtray, and we've got a Nuka-Cola machine lodged into this doorway as well. So far everything's looking really good. And in each one of the apartments, I just put a bed. I haven't decorated any of them yet because, you know, I was having frame rate issues yesterday. I went ahead and wired up the dock with lights and the diner, and I managed to put, what's funny is, what's up, Matty Matt? It's good to see you, man. I managed to put track lighting, believe it or not, up top and fluorescent lighting inside, and I cleaned up. I cleaned the floor. I got a lot of the crap out of here. All the busted terminals. I added a cash register. And so this is going to be a combination like restaurant and general store basically, because I want to actually, I'm going to replace this shelf here with one of the, what do you call it? The do-it-yourself. That's the name of the mod. Not do-it-yourself. Do-it-yourself is what it's called. I love a good pun. And I'm going to throw a bunch of stuff on it. And I'm going to look and see if I have shelving also that curves like this. Because there are diner shelves and whatnot in that mod. I'd love to replace this piece, these pieces. I don't know if I have curved shelving. I'll have to look and see. But I'm going to see if I can't replace all of the shelving that's open with do-it-yourself shelves. And then fill everything up so it looks like a really nice full general store. And I'll probably put a second light up on the ceiling eventually. But yeah, that's what we've gotten done so far. And I just threw a couple of lights up on the warehouse up here and in the, I have a feeling that's going to end up being my weapon vendors little area. And I'm thinking, let me just run over here real quick. I don't have anything in here but, you know, some base items. I managed to clean out a lot of the crap that was in here. But I'm thinking like I might set up either like a little open air farmer's market right here, or I don't know, maybe put some fish cleaning tables out here that provide food. Did I just glitch? Oh, please tell me I'm not dropping frames. You know what's weird is like normally 99% of the time, Streamlabs tells me when I'm dropping frames. But every once in a while... Oh, I glitched. Yes, absolutely. I'm a walking, talking Bethesda bug. Oh, that's hilarious. And I also patched the hole in the fence right here. So now if we get invaded, they have to find a way in, which is not hard considering it's open right here. My next big project is to, of course, decorate the apartments and that last building we were just in, and then eventually I'll add some turret towers. Right now, the turrets I have are fine, but that's my main plan. So let's grab Nick real quick.
Hey, come on.
And we're gonna get back into the main quest line. I haven't checked in with Preston in a while. I know. We're not thrilled about the idea of going and seeing Preston. Excuse me. I picked up, I managed to do some exploring off camera, and I got all the way down to Warwick Homestead. And they gave me a quest to kill super mutants in Wilson Automatoys, which is very low in the map. What else? We talked to Ellie. Reunions, discuss my findings with Piper, and the Disappearing Act. So these two here, actually, I've got 3 for Diamond City. So Let's go kill super mutants first. Let's do that. I'm a synth. I might be. I might actually be. All right, so Wilson Automatoys is right here. The closest place is... the closest place is probably Warwick Homestead. I don't think I've been to... Yeah, I have been to this nest bunker. So we'll fast travel there. Something else. I reinstalled the mod that allows all the red rockets to be settlements. So I think what I'll do is instead, or not settlements, safe houses. I think what I'll do is, I'll make them like little merchant posts, you know, with like maybe an extra room or two to stay in for people who just need you know, a roof over the head during the middle of the night. And we need to get down and turn off our light. And then we need to go this way. Well, I already have a marker. Thank you very much. All right, so we're headed this way. We're going to go to Wilson Automatoys. And I believe that there is also a red rocket, like right in front or behind it. So we're going to basically open up 2 locations. And let me turn the volume up a teensy, because it is a teensy bit lower than I expected. I have ideas for like cute little side builds, like little small areas. Like I'll work on them on my day off and then show them off on the next stream. Wait, this is Quincy, isn't it? It is. We need to follow the road. We need to follow the road. Actually, I think the road might go through Quincy. We don't want to go in Quincy right now. It's... I mean, obviously, I can survive a firefight being in God mode, but it's just... It'd be time-consuming. It'd be a bit of a pain to deal with. And I'm not really in the mood to deal with it right now. Plus, if I'm not mistaken, I think I have a... I think I get a quest line later to go there. I think. Oh, there's a wastelander right there. Okay. We got some stuff over here. I'm gonna grab this.
No accounting for taste.
Thanks a lot, Nick. That was ugly. Matt, are you off today, or are you just kind of chilling? Because I know it's like... Oh, I hear gunfire. Hello. Oh, they're in that building. Okay. Well, shit. Let's try that again. Am I not in God mode? I could have sworn I was. Let's see. Oh, I wasn't. My bad. I thought I was. Just shoot the little sucker. I don't know. Oh, they're gonna kill that guy. Are they Minutemen? Like, what's going on? Oh, Brotherhood. Bless his heart. He barely made it. He's limping now. Why are you by yourself, dude? Ah! Jesus Christ! Rude! That is not how you welcome someone to the neighborhood.
Well done, Initiate.
The Initiate did a lot better than the Aspirant. You are limping, my dude. Alright, there's Nick. He ain't got no health left. Like, he's... Why is he here by himself? What's with the... Just looking, because sometimes Bethesda likes to stick shit on the ceilings of buildings with a plunger. Oh, there was more. Okay, so this scribe is gone. That makes me sad. So there was 2 of y'all. Still not enough to take on a little warehouse, a little mini warehouse full of ghouls. That was, pardon my French, fucking stupid. Alright. Ooh, we got some goodies here. Hello. Just gonna grab everything. And you know what's funny is I'll be real adamant about, like, I'm not gonna grab everything, and then I'll run around grabbing everything. In fact, I think I've made this statement before. Hello. Alright. I love how you can always see the Pridwin in the distance now. Isn't that cool? That's so cool. Alright, so we're on our way to Wilson Automatoys. I'm not sure, honestly, where I am. Oh, yes, I am. Yes, I am. Quincy Ruins. If I'm very, very careful. I really don't need to be this close. I have a feeling I'm gonna... You know what? Let's just... Hello? There we go. This will hide me a little bit better. I don't feel like it's me that's drawing the attention of my enemies. I always feel like it's my sidekick that's with me at the moment. Alright, yeah. We're really close now because the red rocket is literally like right on the corner. Welcome back. Glad you're back. He had to go like, give himself a little spritz and shine. He had to get that feminine wash. And what's funny is, like, once you meet Joseph, the shine is going to be like, oh, obviously, he's just as normal as the day is long. So, like, there's no reason to, like, flip out. You know, like, Joseph is so, like, chill and laid back. Like, I'm excited. He's like, yeah, it's whatevs. Like, he was like, you know, I'm going to, do my hair up and everything. And then, like, 10 seconds later, he's like, you know what? I don't even need to do my hair. Like, Joseph is the only person I know who could probably talk himself out of worrying about anything. He'll worry himself into something, and then he'll unworry himself just as easily. I remember one time we had to go to court for something. I forget what it was. Nothing criminal or anything. I think we had to go give our statements. Anyway, we had to be there at like 9, and he's just wanting to leave the house at 8:50. I'm like, 9 a.m. traffic? Are you kidding me? But he's so chill. He does not let things bother him. He really doesn't. He's trying not to do that, but... Oh, you got yourself a Sammy. What kind of Sammy? I could go for a Sammy. And what's funny is, what did we have? Oh, okay. So there's a brand that Joseph and I, we don't eat out of a box or a can or anything hardly ever, but every once in a while we will. And Joseph, and I have both been hearing about this brand called, Rayo's. I mean, it's in a lot of our foodie groups that we're in. A lot of people who share recipes and whatnot. Oh, that sounds really good. Dude, that sounds really good. I'm really getting hungry. So anyway, Rayo's has a frozen pizza. We don't eat frozen pizzas very often. We normally go to our local Italian eatery. It's called Chicago's. And they make authentic Chicago-style pizzas, and they are amazing. Everything's fresh. We usually get the Italian. There's a lot of them in here. I didn't realize there was this many of these guys in here. Nick is about to lose his mind. Well, here it's not as well known, and you spelled that wrong completely.
Something out.
I like Nick. He's like, there's something out there while bullets are whizzing by our heads. But yeah, here in the South, it's not as well known. Anything that's like culture or class, no. I mean, I don't want to be that person who likes to stereotype and generalize the South, but I mean, it really is like that. Hello? I knew this guy was right here. See, another reason why I don't want to bring, thanks Nick for standing right in front of the, oh, this motherfucker. Okay, so we're going to switch guns. We're going to go to our serial gun. Let's shoot him in the balls. Shoot him in the balls. He actually doesn't have balls. Nick! God damn, Nick. See, this is why I normally don't ever carry a, I don't ever carry, companions with me if I can help it. I hate having companions with me. Big Mac. Okay, I'm gonna have to go up there to actually, like, make a dent in him. Oh, shit. Who the hell? What's he got? Oh, he's got a minigun. He wants to play. I got one too, basically. Guess who's doing more damage? You know what? Just for funsies. There we go. And we leveled up. That's what's up. All right, I think I've got like one more. Anybody else? No? Okay, good. So I had a lovely conversation at my day job today.
Hell yeah.
The false friends. I've gotten this one before, and I still don't really know what it's about. Also, are those scrappable? Alright, so we killed... I don't know why I'm getting such bad cell loads. I bet you I do, actually. This is a bigger area. Like, in terms of, like, how many cells touch and overlap. Also, I turned on the mod that turns, come on, I saw it a second ago. That turns on, safe houses at Red Rockets, and when you do that, come on. You know what? Fuck it. I don't even give a damn. When you do that, for some reason, it doesn't break the cell necessarily. There's a card, a playing card right there on that tire. We're gonna grab that. I hear more gunfire, but it's not our problem. Valentine admires me. Oh, we're about to get dialogue with him. If every time it gives you the message, okay, let's just jump over here. Haha, you can't talk to me over here, bitch. We actually end up getting a quest from the Slog. I forget the name of the guy who sends you, I believe, here to pick up a toy or something for his daughter. The Giddy Up Buttercup is what it is. He wants a bunch of, like, original Giddy Up Giddy Up Buttercup parts. And I'm getting a little... There it is right there. There's the full Buttercup. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep these in my bag. So when I eventually... Arlen Glass, that's his name. Eventually when I run into Arlen, I'll have the stuff he needs already. And he'll be like, oh, thanks a lot. You know, in his little voice. I'm looking for... There's a key card door. I'm looking for the key card, and it's on one of these super mutants. I know that. Move. I hate when they just want to, like, sandbox around you. That's annoying. It might have been on Big Mac upstairs. Oh, I just found it. It was on him. All right, let's go in there. There's the parts, the toy parts that I needed. And right now they don't really serve a purpose. You can still loot them. You know what? I wonder if I could get Nick to go in there and then I shut the door like so and then just leave his ass. That'd be kind of funny. I'm not gonna, you guys. I'm not a bad person. But I will think about it. I'm gonna grab that minigun. I want it. Also, since we leveled up, we should be able to put a point in... Ooh! Safe crackers. I wish that was combat armor. Also, let me just say this. In the next Fallout game, Bethesda needs to make the ability to craft your own legendaries a thing. But here's the caveat. What if, instead of just like, okay, here's a weapon.
There we go.
Turn it into a legendary or something, rather than just do that, why don't they do it to where, like, what happens is you take old legendaries that you don't want or that are garbage, because, you know, the game throws a lot of those at you, and instead you scrap them and you get legendary parts just like they do in Fallout 76, like a core and a module, that sort of thing. And it takes so many, and you have to actually craft the weapon yourself. And you can pick, like, depending on what level you are, you can pick what type of legendary it is. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm not explaining it well. You don't get to pick... Okay, I need to get away from them. They're bad guys. You don't get to pick exactly the legendary you want at first. Like, you probably have to pick from a pool of a couple that aren't so great. Like, maybe you'll get an extra sneak skill. Oh, it'd be cool if they did, like, 1-star, 2-star, and 3-star legendaries. Or maybe 1 through 5. And, like, the first 2 or 3 stars, you just upgrade 1 legendary perk on it. And then once you get it to 4, you can add a 2nd legendary perk to it. And then 5th is where you upgrade both perks. Maybe that's how it'll work. Like, the first one, you get an extra 10% sneak. Or something like that. And then the 2nd star it's 20%. And then the 3rd star is 30%. And then when you get to the 4th star, you can add extra crit damage or safe cracking. And then once you get it to the 5th star, you can upgrade the sneak to 40% and the safe cracking to an extra 20%. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not doing the best. I just started a new mission. I hate the brick. Crimsy Court. Quincy Quarries, not Crimsy. Someone's shooting. Oh, it's that dude over there. He a raider. Oh, I forgot. I'm not using my sneaky sniper gun. Okay. So, we've pulled an enemy. And hopefully they won't see me. Okay, yeah. Because now we gotta do some fast traveling. We gotta go back to Warwick Homestead, and I think that's the only quest that I have to unlock them. I think.
I think we ought to talk.
I knew that was coming. God bless.
Is something the matter? You sound upset.
What? Oh, no. We've just been traveling a while now, and I figured there hasn't exactly been equitable distribution of information. I've gotten a decent glimpse into your dirty laundry, but you still don't really know a whole heck of a lot about me.
You keep your metallic eyes out of my dirty laundry.
Aboard. So, is there anything you want to know?
What do you remember about the Institute?
What do you remember about the Institute?
It's all pretty hazy from back then, but now and then I get glimpses. Life inside the Institute, they keep you isolated. A single test chamber was my whole world for years, and someone was always watching. Then one day you wake up on the other side, and that's it. They've cut you loose. Welcome to the brave new world, with such people in it.
What's with the outfit?
After I started the agency, it just seemed like the sort of thing a detective ought to wear. I got some old memories, pre-war. Faded to all heck of guys dressed like this, doing what I do. Putting on the hat and trench coat, and I figured it'd let folks know I was serious about the whole thing. Clothes make the man and all that. Guess I felt they made me the man I wanted to be.
So who are you, Nick?
So, who are you, Nick?
That's a question I've been trying to figure out myself for a long damn time. I know I'm a synth, authentic Institute handiwork, but I'm still mechanical, not bioengineered like the fancy synths giving everyone the willies these days. I get tune-ups now instead of checkups. My memories, my personality, they're all lifted from some cop who volunteered for an experiment back before the war. They scanned his brain and copied it onto the hardware that runs between my ears. I
Huh.
don't know why they chose to make a robot based on some pre-war cop instead of a math genius or a bioengineer.
Who's to say they didn't?
Hey, maybe that's why the Institute tossed me in the garbage instead of turning me into one of their people snatchers.
Wait, the original Nick was from my time?
Sure was. Which meant when I finally ended up out here, it was quite the rude awakening.
Ah, so
I
he's
remember
kind of
waking
gone
up
through the
one
same
day
thing
in
I
a
have.
garbage heap, a body in tatters and a head full of memories belonging to a man who'd been dead for 200 years. Suffice to say, it was a confusing couple of weeks. Folks didn't really know much about synths back then, so when I finally ran into people, they mostly treated me with caution rather than hostility. But the kids, they weren't afraid. I think his name was Jim. The first person to actually speak to me after I got the boot from the Institute. My first human contact in this world. Grilled me for an hour. Once they'd seen I wasn't going to hurt anyone, the other folks in the neighborhood came out to ogle the mechanical man. It eventually turned into a pretty swell soiree.
Hmm.
The local mechanic even gave me a once-over, free of charge. Those people, they treated me like a human being. I've been trying to return the favor ever since. It's a surprisingly rare trait out here sometimes. It's something I've noticed you got a fondness for. Part of the reason I've stuck around this long.
Where's that town? We should go visit.
Where's that town? We should go visit.
I tried to go back and say thanks once I'd gotten myself established, but the place was wiped off the map. Raiders. Don't know what happened to the people.
If you're good to people, they'll be good back. That's something I've always believed.
Couldn't agree more. Well, I expect you're about as bored as can be listening to me rattle my skeletons. I should probably head out.
That's all he wanted to say? I thought he was going to ask me to, like, be his bestie for life or some shit. Alright, so it is nighttime, my dudes, in the game. It is currently 9:12 p.m. So, I would prefer to talk to these people on their schedule. I have this thing. Wait, there's actually a kid out here at 9 o'clock at night? Dude, you should be in bed.
Hi there.
All Jamie ever talks about is clothes and boys. Boring.
Which is crazy because this is the post-apocalyptic wasteland. They don't have very many options. In a couple of years, she'll probably want to date him, which is gross, by the way. Gross. Okay, that's a really good chess piece. Both of them are, actually. Can't take them because, you know, they are, in fact, owned. All right, so let's sit down. We're gonna wait in game for a couple of hours, for about 10 hours, I think. And talk to, I forget the guy's name. What's funny is this guy, for those of you who haven't, I'm not gonna spoil it, but I don't think he spawned in his normal outfit, because when I saw him and got the quest from him the other day, he was in like a gunner harness, I believe, and tight pants. I don't think that was the outfit he was supposed to be wearing. But we'll go see if he's still wearing that outfit. Also, Bill Sutton. There's a story behind this father figure. In fact, you know what? Before we talk to him, what time is it now in the game? It is currently 7:13. Let's talk to the people working the field real quick.
Hi.
See what Bill Sutton has to say first. Come on, Bill.
I knew you would help us.
Okay, that's all he's got to say. Okay. This is
Hey.
June Warwick. I think this is the mom.
Things were pretty lean for a while, but now we've got plenty to trade. Interested?
Oh!
What have you got?
Got some ripe mute fruit and potatoes. Might be a gourd or two as well. Also got some ammunition.
I like how in the middle of the apocalypse, right? Raiders could attack at any time. Super mutants, ghouls, you name it. She has time to get that perfectly coiffed hairdo and that hot pink lip. Trixie Mattel would love this character. June Warwick. I wonder if she's based off June Cash. I'm just wondering. But look at that beautiful hot pink lip. Trixie would lose her freaking mind on that.
Stems. You know, the basics. What do you say?
I got a few minutes to browse.
Let's see what you have.
She don't have much. This is all she's got, really. The basics. She a basic bitch. All right, so I am gonna sell her some stuff real quick. I don't want these Institute pistols. I'm gonna keep that because it is a sniper rifle. A combat sniper rifle, in fact. I'm not gonna do too much selling. I just wanted to see. Yeah, we don't want that. Or that. Or that. You know what? We're not gonna do this on camera. Alright, we talked to the boy. Who is this? Cedric Hopton.
Most days I ain't got two caps to rub together.
Or brain cells, for that matter. Okay, must be the sister, Janie.
Do you mind if I ask you something? I need an honest opinion, and I figure you've got no reason to lie to me.
Sure, ask away.
Sure, ask away.
Okay, here goes. My question is, do you think a person can change? I mean, really change, like deep down?
Yes.
That's an interesting question. What makes you ask?
First, just tell me what you think, then I'll explain.
Yes.
Sure I do. The ability to change and adapt is a fundamental part of being human.
I think you must be right. My dad's a good example. He used to drink all day and he never did any work. And then one day everything changed. He stopped drinking completely and started to work really hard, sometimes long past sunset. He suddenly seemed to care a lot more about what happened to the farm and to us. Honestly, it was nice.
Great. Sounds like he just needed to change his priorities.
No question about that. I guess I just wanted to know it was normal what happened to him. Thanks for helping me sort things out.
My eyes are killing me. I don't know why. My eyes just started itching like crazy. I think... See, we're getting some story with the place here. If I'm not mistaken, this place I think the full area, including the farm and all that back there, is part of the settlement. We're gonna do some building here, not today, but we're gonna definitely do some building here. See, he's still in that same getup. We gotta change his outfit. I don't
Those
like
super
this.
mutants won't be bothering you again.
I guess you were the right person for the job, huh? Thanks, Fred. By the way, we've decided to support the Minutemen. We've got to help each other if we want things to get better.
Alrighty.
Can we trade a few things?
Sure thing.
Alright, yeah. I don't really want to spend... He's got spike armor? Or the harness. He chose the harness. Like, hello? I'm just going to give him a different outfit because I don't like either one of those. Let's give him... What does the faded trench coat look like? Just out of curiosity. It looks like Nick Valentine is what it looks like. Alright, let's grab that and the harness. Let's try the flannel shirt and jeans. It's a little bit better, not great. Kellogg's outfit, I don't think so. Just trying to see if I have anything. Maybe a mechanic jumpsuit. Farmhand clothes. Let's try that first. That's not so bad. Okay. And he's using a pipe bolt action pistol. Okay, so I think we can do a little bit better than that as well. I think I'm going to give him a decent gun. I mean, he's supposed to protect his family, so there's that. Let's give him an Assaultron blade. And actually, this one here does less damage than the one he's currently using. Although that one... Yeah, let's give him the... Yeah, let's give him this and some rounds. As in a round. And I feel like that's a lot better. That's so much better than what he was wearing. Now, if you hang out and listen to their idle chatter, you'll get a little bit more glimpse into their backstory, which we might do at a later date. I'm just looking around right now, seeing if there's anything hidden back here. They've turned... This is an old sewage reclamation plant. And they've turned the plant itself into a homestead. Now, there's... let's go, first of all, let's go upgrade their workbench real quick. There's that. I always do about 300-400%. Alright, so they have currently 6 people and 6 beds. No defense. Well, let's throw some turrets out real quick. Just for funsies, let's throw some turrets down. Bye-bye, birdie. I'm putting these here, and you'll see why in a little bit, but this area here is, the Mirelurks own it, basically. Also, if you do some exploring in this area, not just where I'm at, but like the whole Warwick area, you find lots of little things hidden away. Like, this says buy, and then there's like some flowers and a toy alien. I don't know why that's there. Did they lose a child? Like, I wonder if, like, if I open up dialogue trees with them, there's another one that said, I don't know what that says because I can't see it very well, and I don't want Nick to, like, step on it and mess it all up, but there's a lot of stuff hidden away in places. You just gotta look in every nook and cranny, basically. I'd be able to build something on top of this building, I think. There's a bird that's glitched out up there. Of course there is. And there's a small spot, like... You know what I just realized I could do? That worked. Alright, that's all I wanted to do, really, is, let's open this door. I don't think there's anything in here. But you will find out through dialogue trees some more stuff about the family and the things that they've been through. And some of the changes that the dad has gone through here. I'm talking to the people that don't really play this game and know the lore that much. If you guys are really interested in knowing the full story, message me later, or I might sit down and do a lore video one day. But as it is, that's all we got going on. So we need to go back to Diamond City now, because we've got some stuff to do. Alright, Diamond City. I'm trying to get to the market. There we go. So we've got a couple of quests, actually. We've got one to go talk to Piper, which, that's fine, we will. And we've got one to figure out what happened to Earl, who went missing, and then we've got another one to talk to Ellie. So I think we're going to do the Earl one first. Just looking around to see where I am. Okay. So, I really... local map. That's what we need. We need a local map. Okay, this is Piper. Surgery cellar, meat locker. What is that? Key to Earl Sterling's house is this way. In the dugout inn. Let's talk to them first. I believe Vadim Bobrov is the one who...
No one knew Earl better than these folks. Ought to ask around, see what people know.
Vadim is the one who came to Nick with the complaint that Earl had gone missing. Goodbye, Earl.
A Meyerlurk? Come on.
That's like 2 out of 10 points of danger tops. Now, if you want to talk something really dead.
Jim! I forgot you were there, Yefim. What is it?
You know what? Never mind. I'll handle it myself.
Don't you hate, and I don't normally do that, but don't you hate when you go to take a sip of something and the gulp is so freaking loud? All right, so we can talk to Vadim. There's also a marker over here.
At arm's length. You understand me?
See, did you guys hear what that guy said about Nick? Keep him at arm's length.
Hi there. You can order drinks and food here or at the bar.
Did you work with Earl Sterling at all?
Did you work with Earl Sterling at all?
Oh, yeah, Earl. I mean, I know I shouldn't speak ill of the missing, but that guy needed to get out. You'd think a bartender would be smooth, you know? Charming? Not Earl. He tried so hard, too. Way too hard. The real sad thing? He thought it was his looks. Kept talking about getting a new face over at the mega surgery. Wouldn't have helped. Anyway, I can take your order whenever.
Who owns this bar, anyway?
The Bobrov brothers picked this place up a few years ago. Vadim Bobrov is the loud one, Yefim Bobrov is the quiet one, and I'm the one that has to listen to them argue with each other all day.
Just looking.
Maybe later.
Sure, no problem.
All right, Nick, you hang tight real quick, and I'm just going to keep looking around. What do we have here? Ooh, a card. Oh, it's stealing if I take it, though. I guess, oh, wait, is this their shower? They've got their shower in their kitchen area. Oh, you know what? They put a kitchen in the showers, because this was literally like a locker room at one point. What's in here? Oh, this is, I guess, just people's room? Oh, Vadim and Yefim's terminal. They've got one bed. No, they've got a bed over there and a... Oh, I see a holotape. What's that? Join... We'll take that. But we're not going to play it right now. Resident. Oh, Edward Deegan. I don't want to fuck with him right now. I really don't. I don't want to talk to him.
God, even the sky's insane. Did you see that blimp thing? The Brotherhood of Steel? Who are they?
Yeah, people are a little freaked out about the Brotherhood of Steel just showing up. This says, oh, this is room number 1. I like how they don't take out any of the original pieces of furniture. Like, they don't try it all, but they could have at least put a bed. So, what's this door?
A customer. Need a room?
Later. Oh, it's just into the hallway, so... Busted toilets. I would love to turn this into a mini settlement. That was 2. Okay, so this is 3. I guess that girl doesn't live here. She just, works here because I didn't see a bedroom of hers. Okay, so...
You look tired. Need a room?
Alright, let's talk to Vadim.
Hey there.
See this bar? I killed a man for it. No, I kid. He is dead, though. Now, let me know when you're ready to order.
Earl Sterling used to work here, right?
Poor Earl. Gone just like that. Such a good bartender. Good friend. Oh, terrible with women, mind you. Bull in china shop with them. You with Valentine's Detective Agency? I forgot to drop off Earl's key when I hired you people. Here, I hope you find out what happened. Security does nothing but yell at me for asking about it. Anyway, you look like you need a drink.
So, this your bar?
Damn straight it is. My brother Yefim and I make the best moonshine in the entire Commonwealth. We call it Bobrov's Best. Had to start renting out rooms just so customers had a place to safely pass out after drinking it.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Not to bias you, but everything's delicious.
Let's go ahead and get a thing of the moonshine. 54 caps! Jesus! Alright, and then I'll turn around and sell him. I'll see your moonshine, and I'll raise you a box of mac and cheese. I actually already have 3 of them. That's so funny. I'll give you some bourbon. You know what? They need to feed people here, too. There. Got my money back. Alright, so let's go check out his house now and see about what happened to him. Now, we got a clue already. He tried a couple of clues. He's trying too hard, first of all, with the ladies. And he mentioned going to the Mega Surgery Center and getting his face changed. So there's that. Is this Earl's house right here? It is. Okay, so he lived right around the corner. It's...
I'll start in here. Why don't you check out the living room? Must be some hint where that boy ran off to. You know, for all the talk, I'd put the chances of this being an Institute snatch job somewhere between 0 and none. Just think about it. Earl Sterling, local assistant bartender? Why not nab the bartender himself? Lord knows Vadim samples his own wares enough that some weird behavior wouldn't make anyone bat an eyelash. Nothing over here. And Earl had lousy people skills. Might score the Institute some points in the last person you'd ever suspect category. Why not snatch someone with charm?
True.
Someone who could get you what you want. Earl could barely get you a drink by closing on a busy night. So where's that leave us? No known enemies. Wasn't much for the great outdoors, so likely not raiders or mutants. No, this all screams accident. Now, what was Earl into that might have gotten him in this kind of trouble?
Oh, wait. Surgery receipt. Mega Surgery Center. Dr. Crocker, resident surgeon. Facial reconstruction surgery. Procedure to be performed upon clearance of final installment payment. Patient Sterling Earl. So, he did go there.
A receipt from the Mega Surgery Center, huh? I wonder what the good doctors have to say about
So, we're going to have to go talk to them. What are you doing, Nick? Leave that... I guess I'll take all these cigarettes. I don't need them, but I'll look. Alright, what's up here? He had a decent look. You know what's funny is they built these homes in the confines of these little shacks and warehouses that were pre-existing structures. This is really interesting the way they did this. Alright, let's go. We gotta go talk to Dr. Crocker. I'm really interested because I don't recall ever doing this quest.
Jeez, pal. I like guns too. You think you might be overcompensating there?
Where's he at? Okay, here he is. Let's talk to Dr. Crocker.
Doc.
Don't dally. If you're here to be examined,
that's not Dr.
let's get to
Crocker.
examine.
Do you know anything about this receipt?
Do you know anything about this receipt?
Let me see. This is Dr. Crocker's deplorable handwriting, all right. Looks like Earl Sterling was one of his patients. The procedure noted here is mundane, low-risk cosmetic work. Dr. Crocker never performed it, however. Said Earl vanished before he paid. Now, let's get back to talking about your medical...
Okay. Where's Doc Crocker?
Where is Doc Crocker?
Last time I saw him, he had to get something out of the surgery cellar. Probably just had to wash some needles or move some storage around. Now, I must insist we talk about your medical needs.
I need to get into the cellar.
I need to get into the cellar, Doctor.
What does this look like? A public outhouse? You know what? Don't answer. Why on earth would I let you down there?
I'm investigating a missing person, and I think the trail leads to your basement.
I'm investigating a missing person, Doctor. And I think the trail leads to your basement.
A missing person? You're talking about Earl, aren't you? You can't honestly think... You know what? Fine. If it'll put the matter to rest. Here, go see for yourself. But if I find one instrument out of place, you'll be getting the bill.
Okay. So let's go check out the basement. Look at the blood! Look, no.
Where'd all this blood come from? It goes right into the basement.
Oh, hell. All that blood. That's not good. Also, where is Nick? Where is Nick? He's just gonna hang out in the guy's house?
Oh, Earl. You've really been a handful, you know. But I think we're just about done. Our little mistake is finally going to be corrected.
What?
Oh, naughty, naughty. You're not supposed to be down here, but that's okay. I can fix that. I can fix anything.
What did you do to Earl Sterling?
What did you do to Earl Sterling, Doctor?
What did I do? I didn't do anything. It was Earl. It was Earl who didn't want to be happy. Good patients get a nice new face. Bad patients bleed all over the floor because they want to screw up their surgeon's life.
Oh my goodness.
You made a mistake, but you can still do the right thing, Doctor. Just think this through.
Drop the weapon, Doc. Haven't enough people suffered today?
You're right. There's one thing I can't do. Only one thing is going to make this all better. I can fix anything.
Wait, is he... Oh, shit. Look. This is where he performs his surgery? Oh, my God.
Hey.
Go ahead.
Hey, Valentine.
So, the doctor did it, huh? Feels like there's a cliche in there somewhere.
The case is solved, at least. He won't hurt anyone ever again.
You're better at this than I thought you'd be. And I already thought you'd be good. Ellie's holding the fee for this one. Ought to go talk to her.
Okay, so now I've got 2 quests to go talk to Ellie. First things first. Oh my God, I mean, he literally chopped Earl up. There's his house key.
Looks like it'll be a closed casket funeral.
His house key? Uh-oh. Let's go check out Doc Crocker's house. I'm not going to take anything else from him, but oh my God. Let's go check out Doc Crocker's house. I bet it's a nightmare.
Can't blame ourselves. That man decided to die.
Can you move? Can you move? You really need to move, dude. I need you to move. Good Lord. Says that individual is busy. Okay, oh, wait. So it goes down as well. Okay, here we go. And there's cards everywhere and I can't touch them because they're owned. I'm really funny about stealing, actually. Like, I don't like stealing. I don't. Wait, this is a house? This is Doc Crocker's house? This can't be his house. It just said Mega Surgery Center. Oh, you sit in the chair if you want to change your face. I got you. I'm tracking now. This is at Doc Crocker's house. We still haven't found that yet. Chemicare. Solomon. There's Home Plate, which when we end the stream, I'm gonna be going to Home Plate.
You see that big blimp? What's the Brotherhood of Steel? Why are they here?
Okay then. I'm not seeing... What is that? That's Earl Sterling's house. That's fine. Trying to find Doc Crocker's house. Oh, here we go. We found it. Does he have a wife? He's actually got a really nice house. Like, this is fancy. Nice. Oh, I love the tile floor. Let's start there. Doc Crocker's terminal. So this is all, even though the guy's dead, you still can't touch any of the stuff. Greetings from Michigan. We can take that. And he's got, this is a bigger home than you normally find in Diamond City. Of course, he's got like lots of chems. And then there's a door here. I mean, this door is literally like, I would love to build in here. This is very similar to Home Plate, actually. It's because the Home Plate has like several floors. Okay. All right. I see what's going on. Right.
Sweet.
Okay, so here are the... Oh, Ellie. Ellie is a patient. Okay, we're going to read this stuff. Anne Codman. Beautiful Anne Codman. Well, I suppose I should say the former beautiful Anne Codman. There's only so much we can do to reverse the ravages of time, even with the miracle of facial reconstruction. Still, a steady customer is the best customer. List of procedures done. Lip adjustment, eye tuck, nose straighten, H mark removal, several. Lift work, various, who's counting. This doctor. Oh, Geneva. Geneva is the lady who works in Mayor McDonough's office. She's the one that sold us the deed to Home Plate. such a perfect specimen. I almost hated to work on her, like damaging a fine portrait. Note, the smell of her hair is divine. She must use something for it. Solomon crafting soap products in addition to chems these days? I must ask him. List of procedures done. Birthmark removal against my protestations. So that's all she's had done is get a birthmark removed. Okay. Ellie, the detective secretary, came for a consultation. We'll have to follow up with her, perhaps over drinks. Oh, so she just got a consult. Okay. And then Abbott. Now this one was a surprise. Old Abbott. Now there is a man of few words. List of procedures done. Nasty scar across the abdomen. Rebuffed any attempts to question where it was from. Easy enough to remove for a man of my talents, however. So he's not doing like a lot of procedures. Now, Ann Codman, I believe she's the old lady who owns the barber shop. I believe she is. Which is funny because then she turns around and very hypocritically talks shit about Geneva, who only had a birthmark removed. Really. Come on. There we go. Alright, so we need to go talk to Ellie, who is somewhere.
Today's Halloween, but do we get treats? No. It's all tricks, all day.
Okay, then. I didn't realize it was Halloween. Is it? Is it really? 10:31. Oh my god, it is Halloween in the game. If I'm not mistaken, when you go, yeah, they've got, look, see, there's decorations up. I didn't even notice. That's why there's gourds and pumpkins everywhere. Freddy Fear's House of Scares. That's like Five Nights at Freddy's. See, they've got like little skeletons and little pumpkin. I had no idea. They've got their Halloween decorations up. That's actually so cool.
Hanging out with Valentine, huh? Good for you. Nick is good people. You know what I mean.
He is good people. I like that. Okay, yeah. Arturo. I'm not going to mess with Arturo. I need to find... Okay, how do I get to Nick's? I think I have to go...
I think those Bobrov brothers are looking for you.
Now I've got to go talk to the Bobrov brothers. I just... Where is... Wait, isn't there like a little tiny hallway or something that takes you to Nick's? It's like his office disappeared. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go talk to Ellie. We'll tell her about Earl, and then we'll pick up the next quest, because I've got a quest to, here she is. She's just reading.
Miss Perkins.
I'm glad you're here. We got a new case while you and Nick were out. Ready to put on the detective hat?
Who's our client?
A fisherman whose family lives on the edge of the Commonwealth. Kenji Nakano. Mr. Nakano didn't leave many details. Said he'd go over everything when you meet him. But if you want my guess, missing person case. Guy had a worried look a mile long.
Anything you can tell me about Kenji Nakano?
Anything you can tell me about Kenji Nakano?
Just some impressions. He was obviously upset, but he was also in a hurry. Like, he couldn't stand just waiting around. I'm a friend of Nick's. He'll remember me. I need his help right away. And then he was gone.
Huh.
He was muttering something on the way out, but no. I'm not sure it was important.
What did he say?
Come on, Ellie. Don't hold out on me. What did he say?
Well, I thought I heard him say something about a daughter and also a radio, but I might have misheard him. Not sure how the two would be connected.
I'll check it out. You know what?
So, is the fedora and trench coat mandatory when solving these cases? Because I'm thinking smoking pipe and British accent.
Hey, whatever floats your boat, Gumshoe.
No.
The Nakano residence is up in the northeast, near the coast. A small fishing house. He said that he and his wife will be waiting for you.
Okay, so now we need to tell her.
Ellie?
So, you find out where Earl Sterling ran off to?
Yes.
Earl never went anywhere. Doc Crocker killed him during a botched surgery.
Crocker killed Earl? Gone as long as he was, I figured maybe Raiders or the Institute, but Crocker? Where's the doc now? Rotting in a cell, I hope.
Crocker killed himself. He couldn't take the guilt.
Goodness. I'm sorry you two had to go through that. Here, take this. Sounds like you earned it.
I like Ellie.
Let everyone down at the dugout inn know what happened. Shame it couldn't be better news. Thanks again for closing this one out.
I like Ellie. I wasn't sure at first. I thought she was just going to be like a one-dimensional character, but I really do like her. Read March Bullfinch's case file. Boston Bugle. Boston Bugle. Well, where is it? Wait, there it is. Okay, listen to Marty's holotape. Okay, so first things first, I have got to pee. I'm just gonna go run to the potty real quick. Let me park my character real quick. Oh, I could have. Okay. I'm gonna drop myself off in home plate for a second. Well, okay, here we go. I just love that. I think it's so cool the way it looks. I'm so proud of this. I've never done such a good job at home plate. The few times I've ever tried building at home plate, it hasn't gone off well. But I'm really proud of this. Okay. Let me pause this real quick, and I'm going to run to the potty real quick, and I'll be right back. Give me just a second. And I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to go all the way downstairs to go pee because I went in the bathroom. I went in the bathroom behind me, on the other side of that wall, and I had no idea Joseph was in there. See, I showered shortly before my stream, so I left the fan running to get some of the steam out. So I just heard the fan running and assumed, you know, it was from when I left it on. I didn't know he was in there, and I walked in, and he was like right here, and I mean, we both got the shock of our lives. And he's like, what are you doing? I was like, I gotta use the bathroom. And he's like, well, I'm just brushing my teeth. I was like, nah, I don't like using the bathroom around people, first of all. But I really don't like it when someone's brushing their teeth because, you know, molecules, that sort of thing. So I had to go all the way downstairs. And while I was down there, I got a piece of cheese. And then I came back up. But yeah, just got the shock of my life for the day anyway. All right, so I want to drop some stuff off real quick while we're in here. I'm just looking around. I love this place. I think it's just so pretty to look at. I really do. I love this place. I love that so much. I love that I was able to rebuild everything. I love this place. I think it's just... Oh, I love this place. I also love that Nick didn't follow me in here again. Alright, so the quest that we picked up just now from Ellie to go talk to Kenji Nakano is actually the opening quest to Far Harbor. We're not going to do that right now. We're going to listen to the Marty tape that we got. Marty McLuhan or whatever it is. Where is it at? Marty Bullfinch.
Vicky, you old bucket of bolts, it's Marty. I know it's been a while, but I came across a little mystery I thought might get your circuits firing. You remember that ugly grasshopper statue on top of Faneuil Hall? Turns out it's got a note in it. A note written by the son of one Shem Drown. I don't expect that name means anything to you, but the guy was a cobbler-smith. Way back when folks did shit like that. Apparently, this note leads straight to the old guy's stash. I don't know what's in it, but I'd sure like to know if it's still there. I'm gonna go do a little recon on the hall. If you decide you want to get the team back together, you let me know.
The Gilded Grasshopper. So that's on top of Faneuil Hall. So I guess that's where we're going next. I'm trying to keep track of time. Because at some point, Daddy Joseph will be joining us. There's a kitty cat. Hi, kitty, kitty. Hi there. Hi there. All the work they put into making dog meat look as realistic as possible, and that's the best they can do with cats. Alright, Faneuil Hall is not being followed. There we go. And I'm just turning things off that I don't want to do right now. Alright, let's go back to map. Where's Faneuil Hall? It is... Where the freak is Faneuil Hall? Oh, it's way over here. Okay, that's why I couldn't find it. It's very close to the old corner bookstore. Alright, so that's where we're gonna go. I'm enjoying questing with Nick for the most part. It's in combat when he gets between me and my target. That's annoying. That's annoying. Moving my little phone around. I'm trying to get things ready for when Daddy Joseph decides to show up. I'm very excited. He's starting to get into it. He's in there prettying up now. He's gonna wear one of my gaming shirts too, just to kind of like get into the spirit of things. Where's Nick, and why is he no longer following me? Why is Nick no longer following me? What's that about? Oh, hello. Oh, I hear another vertibird. God bless. Now, I've killed the super mutants out here before. There might be more, because the cell has obviously reset. Here comes that damn dog. Oh shit, I forgot one of them has a, the fuck? What is hitting a... Got you. Alright, so we've got to get up to the roof, because that's where the Gilded Grasshopper is. It's on the roof. I may not be able to get to it, though, from the outside. We may have to actually go into Fainwell Hall, which... I'm not the biggest fan of that. I'm trying to see if... So Joseph is showering. I guess he is going to do his hair. I just heard the shower click on. I thought he wasn't going to. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. He really wants his acting debut to be just perfect. Also, where the fuck is Nick? I never told him, hey, don't come with me. Alright, so we're just going to... See, my biggest fear is that I'm going to go in here... And immediately, Nick is gonna, like, show up and start causing problems. But you know what? It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't, and we're just gonna make this happen. I'm not a... You know what? We need to go in through the other side of the building. This is the basement. I hear super mutant suicider. What the f... Oh, I see him now. Where is this? I hear it, I just don't see it. Oh well. Alright, we're gonna go in through this side and be done with it. Also, that should help with some of the lag that we're getting. Because interior cells, they're a lot easier to render than exterior ones. Okay.
Someone there? Look.
We're not playing. We're not playing. We're trying to get through this as fast as possible. There's one down in the basement. All right. We need to get...
What is it? No fight today. What's that?
We need to get upstairs as quickly as possible.
I hear something about nothing.
I'm trying to... Oh, I see you. I'm trying to remember how to get upstairs.
Annoyed.
Where's the damn... Okay, hold on. I'm trying to remember how...
Stupid noises.
Oh, it's not through there.
Bears play tricks on me again.
Yeah, it's not through there. It's...
There is nothing. No green stuff here.
Guys, I'm a little, like, lost. I'll take the bobby pins. And that cap stash.
What was that?
I guess I do have to go through the basement. God bless. Okay. That's fine. That's alright. First things first. Let's go ahead and level up. I think we're gonna pick science for now.
Wish a buckethead would show up. I'd rip his leg clean off.
There you are. There you are! Bullet kisses! I was trying to kill him without pulling everything. Oh, I see you now. Everything else is above us now. I thought there was like... Oh, shit! I thought there was a super mutant hound in here. Oh. I thought that there was a super mutant hound in here somewhere. So obviously the cell has reset since I've run this particular dungeon. I could have sworn there was a super mutant hound in here somewhere. I'm not wanting there to be. Let's just call that out right now. But I could have sworn there was. Because, I mean, I've already got the key and everything to this place. Little man. I love that. They call me Little Man. You know what's funny is if you present enough carnage, like if you're hunting super mutants and you present enough carnage, you can actually scare them and they will run away from you. You might be unstoppable, but you're also ugly. And I bet super mutants stink. Okay, so we're going up. Oh! He's like, I'll meet you. I'll meet you at the door, bitch.
What? Scared already?
I believe there's a hole in the floor here. Yes, there is in fact a hole in the floor.
You're here. You're here. Stop hiding.
I like how they say that. You're here. You're here. And I'm like, bitch, I'm not.
Waste my time.
I know I'm here. I don't need you to tell me. Got rid of both of those guys. Yes. I'm gonna try my best to blow his freaking brains out, but whether or not that happens... I see blood, but I think I'm hitting a meat bag. You know what's funny? I just thought of something. Super mutants will call you a meat bag, right? And then they turn around, if they get you, they turn around and turn you into a meat bag. Bye. All right. That's everyone, except for the ones in the upper room. There's a magazine. Weird mysteries. Okay then. It didn't tell me what the perk was. That's creepy the way he said that. I've got a treat for you. That sounds a little grapey. Let's just say that. Like grape soda without the soda or the G. Let's just say that. That sounded so creepy. That was not consensual is what that was. All right, so there's 2 upstairs and that's it. All right, so I'm just looting everything before I run upstairs, and then we have to go find the Gilded Grasshopper, which you guys who have already played it know where it is, and those of you who haven't will soon know where it is. I'm just grabbing my loots real quick. Because off camera, I'm going to sell most of this shit and just make caps. Once you get like probably like level 15 to 20, you start having like anywhere from 5 to 10,000 caps, and then once you get to like 30 or 40 or 50 and whatnot, you're just raking in the caps. Like that's all there is. You're just, you know, you don't need 90% of the crap that you get in terms of like weapons and armor. Now I personally prefer leather armor and combat weapons. I will also wear combat armor, but the metal and robot and synth armor, I'm not a big fan of unless I'm role-playing a specific type of character. Bye-bye, Poochie! That was a little messy. Okay, yeah. Sneak meter's not moving at all. We can stand up and turn our light on. I don't know where Nick is. I don't know what happened to Nick. I feel like once we solve the murder of Earl, Nick's like, you know what? I'm going to take a break. I've seen enough. You know, even though I'm a robot, I don't have real feelings. I've seen enough. I like how that super mutant's running around with Mirelurk meat. He's like, you know what? I can do that. Lucky treated medium leather right leg. What's it say? +2 luck. We might book that one. All right, so now we're gonna go to the roof, which I like being on the roof of buildings because sneaky, sneaky, snipey, snipey. But you feel better? Oh, of course it would be a rad storm. Of course it would be. All right, there's a dead person up here. Oh, Marty Bullfinch. This is the guy whose holotape we listened to, and he said he was gonna scope out the place. So he made it up here onto the roof, and then I guess succumbed to something else, but I'm not going to take his dignity. I'm not. I do that with... I've started doing that with a lot of people, but lore characters and stuff like that, if they're good guys, I'm not going to take their dignity. Another combat rifle. I'll take it. Pipe pistol. Alright. And here is the Gilded Grasshopper. You have to be very careful. There it is.
Perfect.
Food for the grasshopper added. I'm not sure what that means, but we're going to look at that in a minute. And we've completed the quest. Now I have to read food for the grasshopper. It's either a holotape or a note, one or the other. Shem Drown made it. May 25th, 1742. To my brethren and fellow grasshoppers, fell in ye year 1753. Why does it have 1755 in parentheses? November 13th. Interestingly enough, November 13th is my biological mom's birthday. Early in ye morning, by a great earthquake, by my old master above. Again, like to have met with utter ruin by fire, by hopping timely from my public station, came of the broken bones and much bruised, cured and fixed. Old master's son Thomas Drown, so-and-so, and though I will promise to discharge my office, yet I shall vary as ye wind. On the banks of the Charles, where forever rests Master Shem, there one can find a life's worth. The banks of the Charles. The Charleston River. Find Shem Drown's grave. Okay. So, I'm wondering if the Gilded Grasshopper is like paying homage to Jiminy Cricket. I'm hitting my VATS real quick to see if there's anything around locally that I might be able to like tag from up here. There is a safe in that building right there. I mean, we're in full creepy mode. So just for funsies, let's put the gun away. Just for funsies, let's put on a gas mask. And I have one just for this specific thing. Oh, we're starting to look like my Fallout 76 character because I run around in Brotherhood gear and a gas mask. Oh, we've got a way down. Hello. That's handy doodle dandy. Okay, so my sneak meter's pinging a little bit while we're out here, but it's not bad. Alright, so we're actually not far from Shem Drown's grave. Okay. Let's go investigate. Just looking around. Staying safe while I look around. It says wrong way. Yeah, I don't need a sign to tell me that. I really gotta learn the Creation Club stuff. I would love to make a collection of player homes. Alright, mean pastries. And there's someone on the roof. That's not my problem. Look at you. You look nice. You look very nice. He's doing the eye flutters at me right now, you guys.
Excellent.
I found an uncommon trading card. Okay. I thought there was a kitty cat in here. There is a kitty cat. Okay. Back outside to the north end. I believe we're gonna be like very, very close to Shimdrown's grave. It's apparently on the banks of the river. Making sure that there's nothing. Oh no, there's a... Okay, there is a, This is not going to end well for me. This is a cemetery, is what it is. Anytime I get near a cemetery, you guys know what happens. Feral ghouls is what happens. Gotcha. Oh, there's more! There's more! Gotcha. I feel like this is still not... I feel my sneak meter's still pinging, so there's more. Oh, yeah, there's more. There's definitely more. Alright, so I need to... I'm gonna get up high and snipe them all before I go into... Yes, it's a little bit easier to see them now. Gotcha, bitch. And there's gonna be more. There's gonna be more. I know there is. Well, I say that. I'm not seeing anything else. Okay, we can try. Oh, I don't like this. My sneak meter's losing its mind right now. I'm not seeing anything else, but that doesn't mean anything. I'm looking around. Alright, let's see. Shimdrown's grave. Dig. I mean, they could have animated it. I wouldn't have minded. Okay, what do we got? Shimdrown's sword.
Excellent.
Targets take radiation damage. Okay, and you can see it actually glows green a little bit. Okay. Copper bar. Oh, he's getting buried with, like, random stuff. Copper, silver, and... I'm not going to take his skull. Fear not. Though devil's iron makes this blade, only he who wields can make it wicked. I'll take his skull, why not? And there's something up above. I see a quest marker right there, or it's probably a legendary. Whether or not I can get up there, that's a whole other kettle of fish. But we'll see. Ooh. My sneak meter is just pinging. Whether or not I can get up there, I don't know. Wait, I see people. What's going on here? Raider, Scabber, Raider scum. I think I'll kill this guy first. He's gonna be the hardest to get. Ooh, I'm taking some serious rads. What is going on? I think this was going to turn into that situation where, like, once you reach them, they don't immediately turn hostile. They try to extort money from you first. And then if you don't, then they turn hostile. Or you can pass a speech check and, like, intimidate them. There's got to be a way up on this roof. And I'm just not seeing it. Oh, wait. Okay, so that there. Okay, oh, I see. Wait. Okay, we've got a locked door right there. I actually think this might be the exit from, yeah, it's chained. I wonder if I can reach around. No, I can't. Okay. I believe that's the exit from the railroad. All right, so... wait, there's another... I've got to find the building that has a way up, and I think it was... Was it this building? Because we did go up some stairs. It might be this building. Also, I would love it if this storm would go the hell on. Wait. It's saying they're below me.
Nothing there now.
What the hell?
Jumping in shadows. Yeah, you're probably right. Get down.
I wonder if I can jump. Nope, I can't. So there's something in a building somewhere close by, but it's probably gonna be time consuming for me to find all that, so let me I think we need to go back to Sanctuary and talk to Preston. We haven't been there in a while, and we've gotten further along in the Brotherhood of Steel quest line than I originally intended to. I didn't plan on them reaching the Commonwealth this soon. I still don't know where Nick Valentine got off to. Oh, that's Sheffield. Okay, I forgot I sent him here. Because I was like, you know, it'd be a good place for him to live. There's the apartment building we made, which I guess you could say I like it. It's not my favorite. It's okay. It's okay. It's a hair flip. It's whatevs. I kind of want to rebuild the whole thing. Just saying. We'll see. I gotta tour it myself and get a better feel for it before I start really putting a lot in on it. But let's find Prestone, shall we? I have no idea where he is, and I'd like to find him before I end the stream, because our next stream, which is gonna be, what's today? Friday. Our next stream, which will be Monday, will be me talking to Preston and
growing well.
There's June. Where the hell is he? Where is he? I could theoretically just change the weather, but I really don't wanna. I'm trying my best to not inject too many scripts into my game that I don't need to. And when you change the weather with the cheat terminal, you are using scripts. That's Sanchez. Well, damn. He's usually just walking around. Where the hell is he? Who is that? That's Sturgis. You know what's funny is you'll hear this banging. Wait, there he is. There he is. I see him now. He's inside. He's inside a couch. Because why not?
I've heard of another settlement that's in trouble.
Of course you
I'll
have.
mark it on your map. Go find out what they need.
Oh, Greentop Nursery. That, we haven't been there yet, and it's kind of a, okay. It's kind of a ways away. I had no idea he was going to immediately hop onto a couch and give me a quest. But it is what it is, isn't it? Alright, so let's go ahead and save, because we got to end things, guys. I really don't want to, but it's not Wednesday, so we can't, like, go over. Because, Joseph and I still have to eat something after we end this stream, and we're going to hang out for a little bit with you guys first. We do have some deliciousness down there. Hold on, I'm scratching my leg real quick. I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys are excited. I know Eric is. He's probably clutching his pearls with excitement as we speak. So I would like to invite Daddy Joseph onto our stream. You can bring your phone if you want.
It's okay.
I know you pretty much live with your phone.
I do not.
He really does.
I'm not my niece.
I'm so excited. Me and Hoppy are so excited. A, because he's our first give us the goods. I feel like, you know what? I feel like this should be behind a paywall.
Yeah, I feel like I'm being pimped.
Yeah, I'm your digital pimp.
Digital pimp.
Yeah. Have a seat. Come have a seat, you guys. This is Daddy Joseph. This is the love of my life. This is my Patreon. This is my #1 fan right here. This is the guy I talk about every day. This is the one that, for some reason, floods Eric's basement as much as he does, and he has several.
Hi there, Eric.
You had to do that, didn't you? He has some things.
He said hi to me.
Yeah, he has some things that he wants to say to everybody and to Eric as well. So take it away.
Oh. Me and my mom watched your Crafty Cub stream Wednesday. Probably about 3 of your videos because she knits and crochets too.
See, the way it started was I came downstairs yesterday while Joseph was at work, and while I was fiddling around, I cooked yesterday, and while I was fiddling around, I've been watching, we have a smart TV downstairs. I have like every streaming service, and I brought up YouTube, and I went to search Mortal Kombat cinematics. And when I clicked on the search bar, let me show you guys this real quick. Interwebs. Let me show you this real quick. When I brought up YouTube and I click on my search, the first thing that pops up, oh, I'm in the way. I just realized I'm in the way. The first thing that pops up is, I'm still in the damn way. Hold on one second. No. I'm trying to click on video capture. Yes, video capture. The first thing that pops up when I click on it is the Crafty Cub. And I'm like, I don't have to look him up because I follow him. And not to mention, I normally just go onto the VODs on Twitch and watch them that way. But I was like, I don't remember doing a search for him. So I was like, what in the world? So
that was us.
I actually asked Joseph, I was like, did you do a search for the Crafty Cub? And he's like, yeah, my mom, she crochets and knits and does all kinds of stuff. And
I was telling her about Eric, and she's like, well, let me see. So we pulled it up and watched 3 videos.
Three different videos, yeah. And his mom is a fan of yours now. I believe she's subscribed to your channel.
Probably so.
And she was saying that she really loves what I always say about your channel. How not only do you just sit there and like a lot of crafters sometimes will just sit there and like work on something, you know.
I'll tell you what they're doing.
And I mean just talk to the camera. But Eric is really good about subscriber on YouTube, and then I believe she follows you on Twitch now. But Eric has like a multicam setup to where like you see him head on, and then he also has the camera pointed straight down at what he's doing, and he tells you step by step. And she was like gushing on you, dude. Like she really loved it. In fact, she just brought us this lovely little doily that she made for us, and I wanted to show it off. And Joseph was just like, yeah, we watched a whole bunch of his videos, and I was just like, what?
3 different ones.
Yeah, I knew that would make your day. I knew that would make your day.
She probably went home and watched more after she left.
She probably did. She probably did. And she didn't get a chance to see them because I had them put away yesterday because she was cleaning and I didn't want her to get cleaning stuff on it. But
well, you were napping too.
Yeah, and I was napping. They didn't want to bother me.
I was gonna go in the closet and get them out and show them to her, but you were asleep, so I was like, I'm gonna wake him up.
So I've still got my little lovelies here that Eric made for me. I love these things. They are awesome. I think they're so cute. I really do. I think they're so cute. They are so adorable. I just love them. I love them so much. And then I got to figure out names for them. There's lots out there in Chaos. They were fun to make. You know, it's anytime you're doing something that you like to do anyway and you get to share it with people, that just makes it 10 times better. Like, there are days when I'm just like, I don't want to stream anymore. And then there are other days when I'm like, I couldn't imagine my life not streaming. So I talked to Joseph today and I ran an idea, but my eye is really bothering me. I'm going to end up tearing the corner of it if I'm not careful. I haven't had a chance because he was in the shower, but I will show Joseph the picture that you sent me. He made a new hat for his stream when he sings the donkey song.
Oh, okay.
If I can get it to come up.
He says, show him now.
I'm working. I'm trying. There we go. Isn't that cute? It's a donkey. Isn't that cute?
Oh, my
God. I showed him the video of you singing the donkey song in the turkey hat, which that's a whole other thing. You know what's funny is you mentioned the donkey song earlier. I actually sang it to Joseph. He was standing in the doorway. I actually sang it while he was dancing before I started streaming.
And I was shaking one of my drinks.
Yes, he was shaking one of his drinks. Oh, that berry drink. I forgot about that.
The one that you wouldn't drink, the blackberry.
So, okay, so I got with Joseph, and I'd kind of run this idea before him before, but I didn't really explain it that well. I kind of want, when I rated last night and showed that pic, they were calling it an ass hat. Oh, okay, so you too can have an ass hat or be an ass hat. That's kind of like what Tracy and Katya always say, don't have a snack, be a snack. But yeah, I think that's hilarious. So I was talking to Joseph earlier, and I kind of ran the idea by him like a month or two ago. And what we're going to be doing going forward is once a month, at the end of every month, the last stream of every month, Joseph is actually going to get on camera, and we're going to play a game, and he's going to be like my backseat driver. You know, he's going to be riding shotgun, and I'll do like the combat and whatnot, but he's actually going to be like, go check out that building, or go look in that cave, or go loot that chest. You know, he's going to be interacting with you guys. He's going to be interacting with me. He's going to be reacting to the craziness that unfolds in whatever game we decide to play. And I'll let him pick the game, I think. And he's watched several of my games. Now, some of them he doesn't immediately identify. Sometimes I'll be playing a game. He's like, so what is this one today? But he always, Joseph is...
He sure does.
He I really do play a lot of games, don't I? But Joseph is really good about chiming in and asking me, tell Danny what to do. He needs to be put in his place.
Yeah, that's why I said he sure does.
Oh, I thought you were saying because I play so many different games. But
he
yeah.
has to keep you straight when I'm not around. Eric has to keep you straight when I'm not around.
Eric gives me so much shit. He's so commanding. He's like, do it now. Do it now. Like, I need a do it now button. That's what I need every time. Or you know what? I need a do it now jar. So every time Eric says it, we put money in it. That's what we need. That's what we need. That or when he calls me bitch. He's always calling me bitch.
If we had a jar for every time he called me dad, I wouldn't even need to work, because at least 50 times a day he's like, bitch, bitch, bitch.
Let's be real though. I'm only doing it in response to what you say to me. Usually, Joseph is always saying he likes to say shit to get a reaction on me.
Yeah.
Like, he'll say something, like, sideways at me, and sometimes it takes a second if I'm, like, locked in on something. Because that's the thing about ADHD. I have to... But, I'll be in the middle of something, and he'll make an offhand comment, and I'll be like... And he'll be sitting there, like, just watching me, like, waiting for my response.
Mainly I mess with him about my coworkers, because he swears I've got some that are after me, so every time he'll say or do something, I'll be like, that happened at work today. Somebody did that to me at work today, and he's like, bitch.
So the reason being, okay, let me explain why. And I don't have that jealousy thing. Like, I don't have that jealousy thing. I don't have an issue with like Joseph roaming eyes or anything. I don't, because I trust him. I know he's not doing something he doesn't need to be doing. He's not going after anybody or anything like that. But we've had instances, and this is fair, we've had instances where he's had coworkers get extremely obsessed to the point where we walked outside one day, and he and I were very new in the relationship, where we've had coworkers of his at the apartment complex we live who were literally going door to door, knocking on doors trying to find him. We've had coworkers of his put their hands in his pocket and get a little handsy. We've had coworkers open their pants to him, show him
Yeah, that is scary.
their
Yeah.
underwear,
creepy.
like have him follow them to a gas station and pull out a box of underwear at a gas station showing, I mean, just random shit. And I mean, he's had several obsessive coworkers. One at his job that he's at now, which we're not going to name the place he works at, but he had a coworker who was constant. Actually, you've had several coworkers throw themselves at you,
They'll
but
look at the schedule and see what time I came in and where
Austin
I
was
be at,
Austin was
yeah.
probably the worst. Yeah, that one was probably the worst. Yeah, he had coworkers that were like trying to get his phone number,
I had
and
people go on the computer and get my phone number and text my phone or call my phone, and I'm like, that's not cool.
yeah, and that's the thing. Like, Joseph is obviously such a lovable person. He really is. He's so warm and sweet when you don't live with him.
I knew that was coming.
You know what? He's not moving it because I've got his ear in my hand. I've seemed like I'm so abusive, and I'm really not. Like, I'm a hitter when I laugh. I tend to slap an arm or something when I'm laughing, but that's it. Joseph beats me now. He does. He hits me a lot. No, I'm just playing. No, you know what? Let me tell you this funny story. Oh my gosh.
His coworkers that mess, and they're like, you're
They're not
full of
buying
it,
it at
you're
all. They're not
lying.
buying for a
They've all met
second.
me.
They're not buying it for a second. But like, Joseph, blink twice if you need help. No, you're supposed to do the hand signal. Do you guys remember like a year or so ago when my eye swole up to where it wouldn't open? Shut up, you idiot. Shut up, you idiot.
Messing with Eric.
I know. But it swole up, and I immediately was like, Joseph hit me! And everyone was like, yeah, you probably deserved it, but he didn't hit you. But I told everyone, I've been telling Joseph for years now, like I'm telling everybody, like, you hit me all the time, and you're abusive, and you're mean, and you're drunk, and this and that. And I said,
I don't even drink.
I know, right? And phase 2 of that is whenever we're out in public, send the rescue squad to get you. Whenever we're out in public, if we run into somebody, I'll wait, and the second he moves or says something, I'm like, ugh. Start flinching. So I'm putting it in people's heads like, maybe he is abusive and he's just nice in public. But I need to stop that, because there might come a day where I might actually get hurt, and I'll go tell, and they're like, okay.
Yeah. Cry wolf too many times.
This fool. He gives.
Or one day the police just shows up at my door, knocks, and they're putting me in cuffs and be like, you're going to jail for domestic abuse. Yeah, the boy who cried wolf, exactly.
Also, there was the boy that didn't cry wolf. Remember Rose Nyland St. Olive's story?
Repeatedly cried wolf, I think.
No, he ended up becoming the boy who cried repeatedly.
Continuously cried wolf. Something
Yeah,
like that.
cried continuously. That's what it was. We watch a lot of Golden Girls. Like a lot. We've been on this Britcom bent lately, where we've been watching a lot of Are You Being Served and Grace and Favor.
Grace and Favor. I got all those on DVD for Christmas, so we got to get back on our as time goes by.
Yeah, we might watch that tonight.
We neglected that one a little bit.
Well, see, you're off tomorrow.
I won't watch it by myself.
Well, I was gonna say you're off tomorrow, and I
yes.
once I get off tomorrow, what's that say? Oh, yeah,
shows.
great shows, absolutely
Definitely.
wonderful shows. But like he's off to, yeah.
Oh, I love that one too. Dawn French and the little what's the little ditzy blonde girl's name?
I don't remember her name. She actually passed away a couple of years ago.
I hated
That
She's
all
so
of
funny.
them, all of the people that we watch on those Britcoms, a lot of them have passed of old age, but quite a few of them actually passed of cancer. I believe Judy from As Time Goes By, she had throat cancer. And I want to say John Inman, who played Mr. Humphreys, also died of throat cancer. Emma Chambers, yeah.
Yes, I love Dawn French. I freaked out when I watched Harry Potter, and she was in the photo where she smashed the wine glass, and like, That's
It's
Shattered Glass,
magic.
just
Yeah.
my voice.
Yeah, I love Dawn French. I love her. I think she's hilarious. She was actually a writer on Absolutely Fabulous, and I think she was on like one episode as a newscaster.
She was a TV show, talk show host
Yeah.
on that Ab Fab.
We love Ab Fab.
Everything British. We just want to go to London and live and eat fish and chips.
That's his thing. We actually have a tradition here. Every Saturday they do BritComs on our local PBS station, and so Joseph will clean the house real good because he has to get it
ready for
Hyacinth bouquet. And like if there's anything out of place on Saturday, he'd be walking around with like a little towel. My Sheridan would be appalled.
I do that.
And then for dinner we'll end up having fish and chips. That's kind of like our thing every Saturday.
We done cottage pie last Saturday.
It was so good. And then they didn't do any BritComs.
They didn't air the BritComs, so we had to put DVDs on.
Joseph feels some kind of way about his BritComs.
Twisted when they don't come on.
Yeah, every time I come home, if they're coming on, he's like, and we do have BritComs, but if they're not, it's always like some singing shit, you know, and he's always like, that singing bullshit's not, like, he gets very twisty about it.
BritComs.
And what's funny is, like, he never watched them until he met me. I turned him on to Are You Being Served first. And then we moved on to Keeping Up Appearances, Faulty Towers, Absolutely Fabulous, Miranda.
We've got all of them but Miranda on DVD.
Yeah, but they have Miranda on, like, something I watch. We also watch Vicious. Vicious is a good show. You guys should definitely check out Vicious.
See, I'm jealous. They got a British pub in D.C. Why can't we get a British pub nearby here? I'd drive to go to that thing. Not all the way to D.C., but I'd drive to a surrounding city.
You know, and this is the thing, and I include myself in this statement, but you know you've reached a certain age whenever you go out of town or you're on vacation or something, you're not worried about the location really so much, or the places you're gonna go, like a museum or a fair or anything. It's the food.
Oh, he's about 45 minutes away, so it's not around the corner from him either. Okay, I'd drive 45 minutes for that though. It'd be worth it.
Yeah. We've driven 45 minutes for nice seafood back when Jernigan's was still open. Yeah.
Well, we're in kind of a small city, so we're surrounded by a couple of bigger cities. So if we really want to do anything big, like a Sam's Club or Costco or something like that, we have to drive because there's really not anything here.
Yeah. We're big fans of certain restaurants we have here. We have a local Chinese restaurant that we go to, and we also have a Thai restaurant that we go to, which we haven't been in a while. We need to go.
We should do that Sunday while we're both off.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go to Saigon. I would be so excited to go to Saigon.
Rice,
yeah. And then we have a local pizza place we go to.
Our favorite, yeah. One place here in town that I don't think they have anywhere else. So small towns do kind of have their little good things about them.
Yeah. I like living in a small town. I mean, it's not like one red light, one gas station, and a post office and a Dollar General. We've got probably 45 Dollar Generals in our town because they pop up
I miss having a live theater. Now, the city that I'm originally from, that's surrounded by us, a bigger city, had a live theater.
We have a live theater.
We do?
The Tifton Theater?
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not huge like the one that had stadium seating and all that stuff, though.
Oh.
Or does it? They don't really put on a lot, though, do they?
They do things year-round, but it's not, like, as active as it used to be.
Well, the city I'm from, I think it was, like, every week.
Believe it or not, actually, guys, the city that we live in is starting to have a little bit of a film industry. 2-3 years ago, before he retired from acting, Bruce Willis filmed a movie here. Queen Latifah and someone else filmed a movie here. Remember, they filmed at the Little Pink Motel. Yeah. We've had a few other little smaller things done, but we've actually started to get because we have a really nice historic downtown. Oh, that would be so cool.
Oh, yeah, we need to do that, definitely. I've seen the one on Facebook that he's talking about, the Golden Girls. That was actually good. I've seen some of theirs. I think it's an ongoing thing.
I would love to sit down and watch Golden Girls again. Now, let me ask you this. Is it like a continuation of the show itself, or is it just like they redo an episode or something? How does that work? Either way,
it's hysterical.
If it's hysterical, it's historical. I always say. It's really that's the thing. Like Eric and our shtick a lot of the times is quoting Trixie and Katya, but with Joseph getting in the mix, you'll get a lot more of that. We you know what we should do one day is we should get matching Trixie shirts, and we should do like a stream of like just being stupid like Trixie and Katya. They were still alive in 23, and there were modern references like dating apps, drug use. Oh, okay, so it's kind of like a remade spin or something, like a current spin on that. That'd be kind of cool
if they were on now.
That's kind of cool. Well, I hate to you guys, but we're going to have to kill it in a minute. Joseph and I still have to eat and then like watch something and wind down. And we took kind of a longer nap than we normally do. It was like a 4-hour nap. It was great. I got off super early today. And Joseph, you know, he got home just a little bit after me. And what did we have?
I made wings. And we had
pizza and wings. Yeah. Which is not a typical thing that he and I normally eat. That was something that me and my my half-brother Ashley would do once a month. We did like a brother bonding day where we would do pizza and wings. We'd go out and have that. And then we would go see a movie. And then like we would just hang out and like play video games together for a day. That was something that we did back in the day. Many moons ago before I ever met Joseph. And Joseph and I have been together 14 years, although he's forgotten the last 2 anniversaries.
I hadn't totally forgotten. I just got the date.
He not only forgot them, he forgot the day. Like when I
thought it was the 11th, and he said it was the 10th.
It is the 10th. It's on your Facebook. It's on my Facebook. In fact,
I forgot.
What you need to do is set a reminder.
I'll just get a tattoo. February the 10th.
Many men. But yeah, we're about to head out. So one last thing. Mark your calendars. The 29th is the last stream of this month. It's going to be on a Friday, and that is the next time you guys will see Daddy Joseph. Like I said, he's going to be my shotgun guy. He's going to be my backseat driver. I feel like, and we're literally pretty much like side by side, but it looks like he's behind me. It's so nuts the way this angle is.
He says February the 10th is his mom's birthday. I will remind you if you're going to. Okay, keep me straight on it, please, because I get my head chopped off every year about that.
Well, I picked my moment. I waited 4 days because I knew his mother was going to be here.
Pulled it out of his back pocket.
I sure did. I had to not only hurt his feelings, I had to do it in front of his mother. I wanted him to know how much it bothered me. But you know me, if you're gonna be petty, be the best petty. You know what I'm saying?
I did grill out for us for Valentine's Day.
You did. I'm not saying it wasn't a great Valentine's Day. I'm just saying, like, I've given you the last of my 20s, all of my 30s, and now in the middle of my 40s. I deserve more than I forgot what day it was.
I don't think it was the 20s.
I was 29 when we met.
Really?
Yes.
I thought you just made that up.
No, I was 29 when you and I met.
Because your niece kept saying you were 29 for like 7 years.
That was in my mid-30s when she said that, though.
Okay.
I used to do this thing where every year for the longest time, and this is from my late husband, my ex. He just gave me such a complex about my age, and I'm getting better about it.
Well, he was way older, so you should have felt better.
I know. He was way older. He was 16 years older than me. But I started lying about my age. Once I hit 29, I stayed 29 into my mid to late 30s, actually.
First 7 years we were together, he was 29 every year.
Yeah, so the first 7 years we were together.
I don't know how old this guy is.
He probably would tell people that when they'd be like, well, how old is he? And he'd be like, no, I don't know.
He's been 29 for 7 years, so I don't know.
Yeah, there's
Your
no
guess
telling.
As good as mine.
But my niece is the one who stopped it.
Yes,
I might start lying about my age again once I hit 50. I might
50's just the new 40s. So
yeah, well, yeah, and 40's the new 30s, so really 50's 30.
it's leap year, so you divide by 3 or 4 or something like that. So
Oh, it's
technically, I'm
hilarious.
in college again.
Yeah.
I'm a college guy.
You see why I laugh at him? So he just cracks me up, you guys. I tell Joseph all the time, like, Joseph's not just my boyfriend; he's my best friend. He makes me laugh. And how old would I be in dog years?
Several hundred.
You guys see why I give him
That
dirty
dog would
looks.
be dead. Man, I would too if I was a dog.
Yeah,
I'd
you're
be
older
long
than me.
gone. Yeah, I'm older than him.
Not by much. He's only you're 4 years older than me. You're 44, right? Oh no, you're 48.
No, not yet. This year.
I'll be 44. You'll be 48. Is
This
what I'm saying.
year,
Yeah.
yes.
Trying
to leap ahead.
Well, it's leap year.
Give me them 8 months.
I know, right?
Let me stay.
That's a whole baby. You're a whole baby older than me. But yeah. I really did enjoy today's stream. I had a blast. We got a lot done, actually. We got several quest lines wrapped up. We got Daddy Joseph on camera, and he's in my Can't Hear You, I'm Gaming shirt. Yes. So we're very excited about that. Actually, I think next time you could probably wear this shirt.
Maybe.
I've got some shirts that, honestly, I don't even need to be wearing anymore because they're a little too tight on me. But I've got
They're
some...
tight on you. They're definitely not going to fit me because I'm a lot bigger.
You're not much bigger than me, actually. I've been on a journey of like cutting back portion sizes, and for the first couple of years I would try to do that. Joseph did not. He was like, no. But the last.
If I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat.
Well, yeah, that's fine. But the trick is you eat.
Till you're full.
No, not till you're full. You
Till
eat.
you're almost full.
No. He's trying so hard. He's trying so hard to tear up my progress. You're supposed to eat until the feeling of hunger disappears. You're not supposed to eat till you're full. But cutting back on portion sizes is a lot of it, and
Yeah,
Joseph
me
has
too.
been really good about it. He's been really good about it. I'm starting to run into issues where like clothes are getting baggier and baggier on me, and I'm happy about that. And I had a manager at my day job, Mr. Dwayne, tell me recently that I look great for my size now. He's like, you look really good. You need to maintain that. And I'm like, well, I wouldn't mind losing another 20 pounds. That'd be great. And it's not just so much an aesthetic thing. At my age now, it's more like, let's take some of the weight off my knees.
Yeah,
I
me
wear
too.
knee pads, and I take glucosamine and chondroitin for my joints because I'm a little older now, and a lot of repetitive movement is not the best thing for someone who's in their third set of 29s. Let's just say that. No, I'm 44. I'll be 44. I'm 43 right now. Had a yearly physical a month ago, and that number was getting really close to a big one, so I need to get... Tim out your age, yeah, you're getting what, up to 60 now? My third trimester.
Well, the weather's starting to warm up now, so I'm fixing to start back walking again. I can't do it when it's cold. It's been really cold here.
This is and Joseph and I have talked about this, that this is the proof that climate change is real. When we were kids, it would get hot, but it was like a record if it got into triple digits. Even here in the South, a lot of people think it's always been this hot in the South. It's always been hot in the South. It's always been humid in the South. But it's once like end of April, beginning of May, it immediately hops into the triple digits.
Yeah.
And it stays until November, basically, or December even. And it used to be like in September was when it would get cold, and now it doesn't get cold until January. We'll have a few cold snaps in December, but like Joseph makes a joke about every year for Christmas, we're cooking with the air conditioning on because it's 80 degrees outside.
Yep.
In Christmas. But yeah, so
last year and this year we really did have a cold winter.
we did have
No
colder
snow or
winters.
anything like that, but it was cold. We had ice a few times.
Yeah, we had
several
yeah,
times.
a couple of times I had to really like work on my windshield before I
I
went to
won't
work.
get out and walk in that because there's not enough you can put on to stay warm in that. But I won't get out and walk when it's triple digits either. Like I'll go early in the morning if it's usually though in the summer here, it's hot at 3 a.m. It's 75, 80 degrees. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll go then before the sun comes up, but once it starts heating
I'm
up,
not a fan of walking when the sun's not up. I don't mind it being like a little overcast, like maybe 6 or 7 in the morning. But like Joseph took me out one morning at like I think it was like 5 in the morning.
It wasn't that early.
I think it was like 5 in the morning because I even tried to talk you out of it
There
because
was
A,
other
it was a
people
little
out.
chilly. It was chillier than I would
It was
have liked.
That was a Halloween walk though. I only do that once a year. It was foggy and dark, so I wanted to go because
It was still dark when we got back, and we walked a good 3.5
By
miles
the time
that
we
day.
came in and heated up breakfast, the sun was up.
By the time we had breakfast, the sun was just touching the treetops, but it was dark 30 when we got back. And what's crazy is, like, I tend to, like, not just over-dramatize verbally, but in my head, I make things, and I'm literally, like, I didn't speak to him once the whole time we were on that walk. That was a good hour and a half.
What was going on with him?
I
told you I wanted to do a Halloween walk because it was dark and it was foggy, and I wanted to go because it was Halloween, like the day before, or it was Halloween.
In my mind, he was taking me out to kill me and dump the body.
You don't have to wait for Halloween to do that.
How very dare you?
Any day.
How very dare you?
Yeah, see, he says Halloween walk sounds fun. Love dark, foggy, and spooky. Me too. If it's foggy, I'm going.
Here's
out.
the thing, though. We don't live like
Yeah.
we live in a rural area. Going out into the fog and that can be dangerous. Like there's wildlife, there are crackheads, there's vehicles that ride around without lights on. Joseph will attest to how many times he's been out on foggy days where he's seen freaky stuff in his car on the streets.
Well,
so
see,
like
both he and I, when we go into our jobs in the morning time, it's still dark, and
Pitch
I pass people every morning, and I have to be there at 5 a.m. Before then, on the roads with those little blinking lights and the little vest, and there's plenty of people out in the dark already jogging and running.
I'm not plenty of people.
I passed several of them.
I'm not plenty of people.
So I feel like there's probably bad people out, but if you stay on a route where there's other people you're less likely for something bad to happen.
Not necessarily, because one of them people could be crazy.
He's crafty. He says he can be resourceful.
Well, the two of y'all can go on a walk. I will stay in bed with Hoppy and Mallory, and we will watch Golden Girls and eat
We've
cheesecake.
talked about buying a couple of bicycles and going on bike rides, but where we're at, we really don't.
During
have
the
any-
day.
I mean, in the daytime, of course, but you could always put a headlight on there and a little blinking light on the back, and we could take a spooky ride.
I'm not taking a spooky ride. I don't like
He
that.
says you're no fun.
I'm lots of
Oh.
fun. I don't like. I'm not afraid of the dark. Oh, speaking of being afraid of the dark, this man is afraid of the dark.
Oh, inside, yeah, I can't see. I'll fall over stuff inside. If the light, he turns the lights off on purpose. Like when he's coming upstairs and I'm downstairs, like he'll turn the hall light
You don't
off.
need the lights on to walk up the stairs. There's a light upstairs. You don't need the light. Get Denny a flag for the back. One of those tall ones with an orange flag. Like radio flyer. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I'm lots of fun. I don't like going, because this is a man who's been shot a couple of times.
Just once.
No, you told me you've been shot twice.
Just once. Just once.
Where's your bullet wound?
That's not.
Anyway, he also had part of his ear nearly chopped off. Side of his head caved in. I mean, and this is all living in a much bigger city. Am I lying?
What did you say that city ranked as one of the
Okay.
number something? I don't know.
So the thing about
Yes, you need a light walking in the house. You can't see. We're old.
the thing about the town he's from originally is about a year or two ago, Google, I believe, did a ranking, and this is, you can look this up. They did a ranking of the top 10 worst places in the entire world to live. The entire world. This is a real study. Like, real study. And his hometown ranked number 9th on that list. Yeah.
I think it's moved up a few since then.
Matter of fact, we were watching the news yesterday, and 2 people have fallen into the river there and had never resurfaced.
Yeah, they didn't fall. Somebody put them there.
One of them worked for the city. The other one was a fisherman, I think. And there's the town is also, and you know this, the town is also slowly sinking.
Yeah. Has been for years.
Yeah, for the last 75 years. They just did a story about it like a year ago.
It's called the Artesian City. It's actually built, the whole town's built over water.
Yeah. And limestone.
Yeah.
So the whole city has been sinking for the last 75 years.
Yeah.
Also...
Happens where he's at, too. Maybe his was on the ranking. His might have made the list, too.
Maybe.
We'll have to look it up.
Who knows? Anyway, we gotta let you guys go. It's after, yeah, it's almost 7 o'clock. So we're gonna head out. We're going to go have some yum-yums and watch some telly, and then we're gonna try to lay down and get some sleep. He's off tomorrow, but I have to.
Yes.
One of the worst. Yeah. I'm sorry, man. I really wish we didn't have to, but we really do. I have to get up at 2 in the morning, which sucks so bad.
What's even worse is he's got to wake me up at 2, and I'm off.
No, I don't get you up until about 2:40, because that's when I head out usually. You don't have to get up. He walks me down.
Oh, yeah.
You know what's weird is, like, until I met Joseph, I never did anything like that. Like, my late husband never walked me out. My parents never did. If you walked out the door, bye, see ya. Make sure to lock the door when you walk out. Like, that's how it was.
Well,
Wasn't
that's
it?
because of where I'm from, because chances are the city that I come from before I moved here, if you walk out at 3 in the morning, you're going to run into somebody.
Yeah.
Because there's people out wandering, 24/7.
But he does that for everybody, not just me. He walks his mom out. He used to walk my mother out, his sister, anyone. And so I started doing it too. And now it's weird, the idea, like, for my birthday, Casey and Dayton will come over for a little while after we have dinner. And we walk them out, and afterwards they're always like, "Well, you gotta walk us out." I'm like, "Yeah, it's kind of a thing we do." I feel like everyone should do that more often. I feel like more people should walk folks out, not just as a gentlemanly thing or a ladylike thing, but you get, I don't know, it just the vibe is different when you walk people out.
You had to walk people out, and they would just flat out tell me, "I'm leaving before it gets dark, and if it's dark, I ain't coming over."
Yeah. And we really don't have people over here. His mom comes
where we're at now.
Every
It's
2
not
weeks.
bad though.
I love living here.
There's things that go on, but nothing like where I moved from at all. You know.
Yeah, I love living here. We've been here 3 years. Matter of fact, we've got a lease coming up that we have to sign soon. But we've been here 3 years, and everything still works. Now, we've had a few things happen, you know, like a light went out.
No fault of anybody's. It was just, the stuff was old.
Yeah, we, our air went out the hottest time of the year last year, and, I'm sorry, year before. Last year we had air, remember? It was the year before, the second year.
First year we were here.
First year we were here. Anyway,
6 months into moving in, it got hot, and our air just decided to die. So,
but it was original to the building, and the building's over 40 years old.
Yeah,
so
the unit was 40.
They didn't even make parts for the unit. They had to pull out the unit and replace it.
The first few months we moved in, our light bill stayed at or above $300, and the minute they put a new unit in, it dropped down to about half of that. Stayed at about $160.
The new unit,
I'm good with that.
That new unit, they didn't just install a new unit. Like, they redid the ductworks, everything. The central unit, they replaced all of that. Like, we've got all brand new everything, and it's nice. It works really good. I prefer the winter months only because it's easier to heat during the winter months than it is to cool during the summer months, because in the mornings the sun's on that side of the building and it's cooler in the mornings, but by the afternoon the sun's right here and it just cooks me. Even with the air on full blast as low as it'll go, I still have to have a fan on in here, and sometimes we still have to run our big industrial fan. I mean, it doesn't get higher than, like, I'd say maybe, I think the highest it gets now is maybe 80, but that's high. I'm the kind of person, like, if I spend the amount of money I spend to live here, I don't want to be uncomfortable. But that being said, it's a brand new unit and it works really good. It's just cooking us.
I'm just laughing at this.
Makes sense. You've never been cool. I think maybe for 12 seconds in high school I was cool because I cussed out a teacher. That was it. But yeah, anyway, let me let you guys go. One more thing, if you guys like our content and you would like to see more of it, please consider going to our YouTube channel and subscribing. Like the videos, leave comments, share them on your socials. That helps out a lot. Also check out my TikTok channel, which is blowing up currently. And then all my other socials are linked below. So if you guys have questions about the game, about me or Joseph, about any of the mods I play with or anything, just send us a message and say hello. And if you just want to shoot the breeze, I'm always cool with talking with my viewers and whatnot. Just remember, keep it clean. I just had to block someone on Snapchat 2 days ago for sending me something that I didn't want to see. Oh, I bet you the next time we see his mom, she's gonna be like, "I've seen 34 of his videos." Like she will do nothing else but watch your videos too.
She loves that kind of stuff.
She really does. And she was really big about, like, she was gushing on not just what your videos were, but how you present them and how you start like at square one and you explain. Yeah. So
over 200. I'm gonna ask her how many she's into now. What's the number she's up to?
All right, well, you guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys on Monday. We'll just we'll continue our Fallout stream. I'm trying to start getting through the main storyline a little bit quicker because I want us to get on either Cyberpunk or something else. I don't know. You guys have a wonderful night, and we will leave you with the sage words we always leave you with, which is...
Be kind.
Be safe. And happy hunting. Bye, guys.